Hey, it's me, Donnie. Welcome back to my channel. And I have had a bit of trouble with my cheapest series. And that's not because I haven't gotten items, but because the last two items were kind of disappointing. And I had a really hard time hiding my disappointment. I did film unboxings for these items and I just wasn't, because of how disappointing the items were, I was having a hard time being willing, because again, I want this channel to be fun. So I was having a hard time grappling with the fact that the items were like, they just left a lot to be desired. I guess you can say, for one of the items, you can say you get what you pay for, but for the other item, I go, really? So we'll talk about the first item, which is from Cartier. This is the packaging. This was the packaging that it came in. So you don't really get that whole Cartier experience, which I'm not going to lie to you. I want to give this another try and maybe buy something cheap, but not exactly this cheap. So this particular item, this is literally the cheapest item you can get on their website. And if you're curious, for the sake of the actual, for my content, it's like the whole point of the videos were to get the actual cheapest thing. So in getting the cheapest thing, I got a Cartier pen refill. And it is branded. This would go into a Cartier pen or just any old pen. I've used it. The pen works just fine. I'll go ahead and write my name somewhere on a piece of paper so you can see. But yeah, it's a fluid pen. But considering that the series was about getting cool and fun things for cheap from luxury brands, it left a lot to be desired. And I was having a hard time grappling with the fact that this video wasn't going to be good on its own. So I just felt like, no, I'm not going to post about, unboxing this little unmarked manila envelope, for this pen refill. So my plan is to save up some money and actually buy maybe something, maybe like a small leather good or some other really cheap item from Cartier. But this is actually the cheapest item. If you're curious about how much this cost, this was $8.80. And it does come in a Cartier box, branded box, but it just leaves a lot to be desired. There's no cute packaging experience or personalization. Yeah, same thing with all the other brands. It didn't come with a receipt, ironically enough. It came with a return shipping label and all that jazz. Now, this was the thing that really bummed me out and really disappointed me. And I guess for the sake of you guys seeing how it came packaged for me and everything, I'll put it back in its box because y'all know I keep the boxes so that I can ship other things out. But this was from Hermes, and I'll give them some credit. Their unmarked boxes are labeled, so you do have a cute little Hermes labeling here inside. But then as we get in, you start to get this nesting experience. So then here is the box, and like I said, for the sake of unboxing, I'm gonna do one more thing because y'all are gonna laugh when you see the item. By the way, I feel like the Hermes box itself was worth more than the item itself. I'm probably gonna put my gold jewelry in this Hermes box, so I guess it was a win in some ways. Also, shouts out to the people that pack Hermes items. I can't wait until I can afford to get a wallet or bag from them because the packaging is nice. It was definitely equivalent to the Chanel packaging. So this is the Hermes box that you get, which is, the classic orange box. We're going to go ahead and open it up. And this is how everything comes. So immediately you go, this ain't good. All right. Here is our item. And if we open it up, which I have, our item is a little notebook refill. Womp, 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 womp. Look at how tiny it is. Look at how tiny this is, okay? This particular item was about $35. And for $35, you want a little more notebook, okay? You just want a little bit more notebook. Here, I'm gonna give you some perspective. I have a diary that I got, I don't know, from somebody's TJ Maxx or Marshall's or bookstore or whatever. I believe this was $10. So again, this has a nice leather casing, comes with a little snap lock, okay? And then here is the Hermes notebook, all right? For perspective, this was about $10. This was $30. Unless this is gold-plated backing, or unless the liner of this is gold-plated, I don't understand why something this small costs $30. And it kind of pissed me off And I completely understand that a big part of Hermes's branding is exclusivity by pricing things astronomically high. But this is robbery, okay? So obviously I'm gonna keep it. The box is like a cute little heirloom. I have it with all the rest of my cheapest items boxes. They kind of fill up a space on my bookshelf here. Obviously, as my collection grows and as I save and I'm able to buy things from my forever collection, the boxes will be replaced with the items. So far, the only luxury item that we have over here that I keep on display is my Louis bag. I've taken this bad boy out a couple times just to veer off topic here, and it's fun. I will say that Louis Vuitton is kind of the entry-level bag, because when I was out at the mall yesterday, everyone and their mom had a Neverfull on. So I am kind of glad that I chose the Speedy. I did see this print a lot. However, I saw it more on totes than on bags. The bandolier is on my list, or potentially the Alma is on my list for a next Louis Vuitton. But honestly, I'm kind of eyeing a Chanel or a Fendi bag as my next bag, and I'm looking for a fun color. So I've been on the hunt on all the different pre-loved sites looking. But in regards to the cheapest series, if you're wondering why you haven't seen videos, it's because I had 2 back-to-back brands be a little disappointing, and I was gonna feel weird if I had 2 videos on the series be kind of bad. The next couple brands that I'll be doing are going to be brands that I expect a certain level of like effort from, and I think those are going to be really fun, exciting videos. I'm gonna have to drop a little bit more coin, but this is ongoing, and I'm obviously not going to do more than I can afford to do. So I did want to say that I have been getting items. It's just that the items were a little disappointing. So if you care, the cheapest item you can get online from Cartier is a pen refill at $8. It was $8.80 for me with tax. And the cheapest item you can get online from Hermes is a small little notebook that's a complete waste of your time. So for the sake of trying to find something else from the brands, I'm going to be doing my research and trying to find something else. But in the meantime and in between time, I want to move forward with other brands and then do a redo with these brands at a later date. Definitely let me know if you guys have suggestions for brands that you want to see. I'll go ahead and let you know that Versace is on my list. Louis Vuitton is on my list. Off-White, I have yet to see anything that's like accessible for me. And I'm not crazy about the design. Like, I love Virgil. I love what Virgil's doing over at Louis Vuitton, but I'm not too crazy about Off-White as like a streetwear brand. There are other brands that I just identify with more at a lower price point. So we'll see. And an iPhone case is not really my bag, simply because it's an item that as new phones come out will become obsolete. So that's another reason. And I know a lot of people will say, get a phone case, but I just go, no. So yeah, wanted to give y'all an update on the series and everything. I'll probably be coming to you guys soon with a skincare video. If you enjoyed this, let me know by giving it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know every single time I post. And until next video, peace.